The bloody tiara of the British crown, the strawberry leaves. That ruined the princess. On her wedding day, Alice wore a tiara, which would be followed by a trail of tragedies in the future. On the 30th of April, 1861, the daughter of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert was betrothed to Ludwig IV of Hesse. The father of the bride-to-be commissioned a diamond tiara, an exquisite strawberry leaf ornament, from the jewelers at Gerd. Alice was Victoria and Albert's third child. Her mother herself selected candidates for a husband for the princess, but the final choice was Alice. Her wedding to Ludwig was due in July 1862, but in December 1861 Albert died, aged 42. The tragedy was hard for Victoria and the children, but the wedding ceremony was not to be postponed. On the 1st of July 1962 a modest ceremony was held, described by the Queen herself as a wedding that was more like a funeral and the saddest day I can remember. Victoria was so badly affected by the death of her beloved husband that Alice tried not to show her joy so as not to anger her mother with her overly happy appearance. For the ceremony Alice wore the tiara that Albert had ordered for her. The Hessian strawberry leaf tiara is often referred to as a ghostly tiara because almost everyone who wears it has had to deal with bad luck and misfortune. Alice wore the ornament quite often over the next 17 years. The first tragedy in her family occurred when Alice's son died of hemophilia in 1873. He was only 2.5 years old. In November 1878 a diphtheria epidemic broke out in Darmstadt. On the 16th of November, Alice and Ludwig's 4-year-old daughter died. On the 14th of December, Alice herself died at the age of 35. And her last words were, "Dear Papa." Albert also passed away on the 14th of December. Alice's two daughters, Grand Duchess Elizabeth Feodorovna and Empress Alexandra Feodorovna, died in 1918 during the Revolution. The Hessian strawberry leaf tiara was inherited by Alice's eldest son Ernst, who gave the decoration to his wife Victoria Melita of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. Their daughter died of typhoid fever at the age of 8, and they also had a stillborn son. After Queen Victoria's death, Ernst dissolved the marriage and married for a second time. Princess Eleanor of Somme was his wife. 2 sons were born of this marriage. The elder married Princess Cecilia of Greece and Denmark, sister of Philip Mountbatten, future husband of Elizabeth II. The strawberry leaf tiara passed to Cecilia of Greece. She wore the ornament a great deal, and it also made an appearance at George VI's coronation in May 1937. November 1937 saw another tragedy, the Princess of Somme. Her eldest son Cecilia and their 2 sons were killed in a plane crash as they flew to London for the wedding of the Prince of Hesse. Princess Cecilia of Greece was pregnant at the time and gave birth to her child during the flight. After the crash, the body of the newborn was found among the remains. Remarkably, the tiara was on board the plane. It was in a safe and was not damaged in any way during the crash. But no one has worn the Hessian tiara since then. Today, it is believed that the tiara is kept in the Hessian House Foundation in Kronberg, Germany. Whether the tiara was really the cause of all these misfortunes, or just a tragic coincidence, the jewelry is likely to remain a museum piece due to its unhappy reputation. Such is the story. If you'd like to share your thoughts, feel free to do so in the comments section. Your activity on the channel is the best thanks to the author.